What's the real-life plot twist that completely changed the course of your life? Just days before my wife was due to give birth to our twins, she came to me with a request that shattered my world. She told me that she didn't want me in the delivery room. I was devastated. I immediately asked her why, but she just shrugged and apologized, offering no explanation. I kept pressing her, desperate to understand what was going on, but she refused to elaborate. The conversation ended with her breaking down in tears, begging me to stop asking her about it, saying it was causing her too much stress. I tried to comfort her, holding her close, but deep down, something felt terribly off. When the day of labor finally arrived, I told her I would wait in the hallway, ready to be by her side if she needed me. But then she told me she didn't want me at the hospital at all. She asked me to go home and wait for her to call me when everything was over. She begged me to leave. Despite the sinking feeling in my gut, I'd blindly trusted her wishes. I cried all the way home, and for the next 13 hours, my mind raced. Why didn't she want me there? Why wasn't she allowing me to support her during what should have been one of the happiest moments of our lives? Then, in the middle of the night, I received a call, but it wasn't from her. It was from the hospital, telling me to come immediately. They had something important to tell me. My heart dropped. Panic set in as I sped to the hospital, breaking the speed limit. When I arrived, I rushed in, almost stumbling, and the first thing I asked through my tears was whether my wife and the babies were okay. But instead of answering, one of the nurses handed me a small envelope. She told me my wife had left it for me to read, and that they would give me some privacy. The front of the envelope simply read, "I'm sorry, my love." I sat down, my hand shaking, and opened the letter. The first line was dated the night she had told me not to come to the delivery room. My heart raced as I read her words. What followed utterly destroyed me. She explained that while she was healthy and alive, she didn't want to be a mother. She had always believed she did, even convincing me to become parents. But 8 months into her pregnancy, she changed her mind. She resented the babies for changing her body. She apologized over and over for leaving me with the burden of raising the twins alone. She said she had to do what was best for her, and that meant leaving. At the end of the letter, she told me she was leaving the state and that I would never see her again. She even asked me to throw away her things and our wedding album, as she had no intention of returning. I don't think I've ever sobbed as hard as I did in that moment. My world crumbled around me, and I was left broken by the woman I thought I knew. That day, I brought our twins home alone. It's been 4 months since that heart-wrenching day, and life has been incredibly hard. But every day, I do my best to care for my children and push through the pain. Some days are better than others, but I try for them.